What's up guys, it's Musito back again, and we're going to be doing some squad Ryzen testing again. As you can see, I have two graphics cards now. They're two 1080s and SLI using a high bandwidth bridge. If you're checking the debug in the top right here where it says 490 ms on the GPU, that is clearly false because I'd be having to have like 10 FPS delay. So the reading for the debug in the top right is wrong. However, you can see now I have all of the CPU information on the left for my 1800X. Besides temperature and clock, I can't seem to get those with the MSI Afterburner Riva Statistics utility. And just to show that this setting isn't bottlenecked or anything, I'm going to set it down so you can see that this is truly what the FPS is giving. These are the lowest settings in the game on a full 80 slot server. So it should be cool. What the fuck is this? Okay, we're making sure we're supposed to be shooting at militia. Let's go to the slums over here. Where'd they all die from?
Stand by, man.
Scan here. This building's clean. Let's see. Alright, so as you can see, this is full server, by the way. 80 people. Pretty much 80 people, and they're all in a close quarter zone, so it's all rendering 80 people in one area. Or at least hope most of it is, at least 70. I'm going to set my settings back to where I have my custom settings at. Oh, that's motion blur. What's that? Where's that shit? Turn that off. That's what causes frame drops. So now we're at the same. Let's see where this is going. Who are you shooting?
He's in the field. What you were shooting at?
God damn it. Let's see about what these guys are.
They're coming in like
Save the lab. Looks like my squad is kicking it out at a fob. As usual, no one's talking. Let's see where this goes. Snare him away. Do I dare crouch? Let's wait, let's get some ammo. To me. This is the only medic in a little bit. I doubt he's gonna run out in the open. Let's go medic on our team. Let's see what they're doing. Let's help the squad out. 30 seconds. Oh yeah, so details. This is on a 1800X that is overclocked to 4 gigahertz. It's actually really stable, and it's at 1.39 volts, which seems a lot, but it actually isn't for the 8 cores. It's a lot for Intel. It actually is getting fairly well cooled too. It gets 65C under full load. So these chips are definitely voltage limited. The two 1080s and SLI, you can see there, they've reached 1949 is where I have them. Mainly because thermals, as you see, they're getting pretty hot, 83C. The top one's the older one, and I have to blow it out. This is a little bit hotter than the bottom one. But they're both Founders Edition cards, by the way. My RAM, this is running on, well, not like it matters, 32 gigs of RAM, but the thing that matters is they're currently at 2666 megahertz instead of the old 2133, and this helps with the big fights. Like, if you look at my previous videos, you'll see I was getting like 40 FPS in the huge fights, and now it's like 45, 50. Mainly right now it's only 40, but there's so much shooting going on. And it's great, it's running on flash and stuff like that, and it's set at 42, it'll stay there. Did I get team killed? Must have been just luck. Maybe there was an enemy over here that might have saw me down the right and shot across. Unless there's someone on the outside of this wall here. Let's see. What's our squad leader doing? At least he's defending. Oh, one thing I did notice is having the map up also does drop your FPS. Like, watch this. 42. 40. Oh! No, I don't think it changes it on this. But when I am on those servers where it's like 60 people, or like 50 people, it does. In those servers you get way better FPS. You get like 60 to 90, of course. Let's drop it down to low settings so you guys can see. Once again, this isn't fucking bottlenecking anything. Apply audio. We'll even try low audio. See if that changes anything. And yeah, it doesn't. 1 FPS. You're gonna like those 1 to 2 FPS gains for this potato quality. They're to the right of the line. Don't give up, I got you. Oh, he's got you. Oh no, you're fucking damaged.
Thank you, I appreciate it, man.
No problem. Let's see here. YOLO. Dun 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 dun.
Sweet. Nano, watch yourself, brother. Right side, right side. Oh, I threw a grenade! I threw a grenade!
There's so many dead bodies. You think I'm gonna go out there and revive all those in the open?
Hey, medic. Thank you. Thank you for doing your job. If this was Battlefield, I'd be crying right now for a medic, but no. So thank you.
Let's get him real
Medic.
quick.
Let me go get the other.
There is so much shit. Where'd you die from?
He was inside the box. I believe. And he killed.
Oh, he's not here. They're not reviving.
Please.
Nope.
Enemy down here. Right here.
Push that door. To your right, airborne. Toss grenades from 0 to 5.
Holy shit.
They are right over
Yeah, there's one more on this corner. I think it's my right or left. Let's see. No, he's to the left. Oh my god, thank you, man.
What the fuck was this battle?
I'm gonna heal myself. Ah!
There was so many.
Mark my position. Field on my position. At least 6.
I'm gonna save my brother.
Craft to your squad leader.
Yo, Sam's, where they at?
Oh god. If you mark my position, they're spawning somewhere around there, man. There's a field like right across, right next to me, adjacent to the right.
I'm gonna get you, Sam's.
Nice.
Yo, when you get up, look at the holes. Look everywhere. I killed like 4 of them. There's still more around. Look around, look around, look around. Quick, quick, quick. I killed like 5, but I mean, there might be more. In the shed, in the shed, in the shed. Behind us, behind us, behind us. Oh my god, get inside, get inside, get inside, get inside. No! How many did I kill?
I didn't see anything in the building. There were definitely guys in there though. Killed 2 of them.
Oh, that was such a good run. I love this map, dude. Everyone's all over the place. That's gonna be it for the recording, guys. I'm gonna see. Let's see how many people I killed. About 10 people.
I know there's a 5, that one in the northeast of Lake
So
G.
this is what the performance is like on the insane
6 or whatever
80
that
slot
was.
servers. It's playable. 45
I think they're
FPS is
just running
playable.
straight at that.
It's definitely different on different maps. I have seen the desert maps get more FPS. I mean, not the desert maps, the wooded maps get more. The desert maps typically have this normal FPS. It might be something with the water in the map, but I'm not sure. I'm still doing a lot more of like testing, just trying to figure stuff out. As you can see here, it barely uses any percentage of my CPU. It does use a lot of like one core, CPU 1 and 2. One in like 3, it picks random cores. This is with performance settings and everything else on the game set up. So this is about the best performance you can get. Unless you have a better supporting motherboard. You probably get a little bit more, a little bit less. This is insane for the amount of people it is and how consistent it is. I just wish it was a little bit higher. Like I said, like you've seen in the other videos too, is that it doesn't matter on what settings you're running. It just is the same.
RPG down. They're on the rooftops.
And of course, this is not a gaming chip, to say the least. It's meant for a lot more other things. I do use it for gaming, but I also use it for a bunch of other stuff. Yeah, this is what it's like gaming on Ryzen. And of course, I usually play on these settings. Motion blur. Okay, there we go. Looks pretty nice. Alright, so that's gonna be it, guys. Maybe I'll make another video when I get my other stuff fixed. And yeah, let's see. Peace.